Hello everyone, welcome to Powerline. I'm Kaiser and I'm here with my friend Nick, who's here to do a deck profile on his Metalborg deck.
Awesome. What's going on, man? My name is Nick Cabrera, aka Master Chaos. This is actually one of my best decks I ever played. I'm gonna show you my deck profile starting now. So, for my grade ones, which one? Oh, grade zeros. I'm sorry. For grade zeros, sorry about that. I played triggers, the Metalborg Grasscutters. These are actually good for Sim Buster. It gives them 3k for each of my Vanguards when I'm Legion, especially. Also run this. Run 8 crits in total. Oh. There you go. Then I'll run 4 draws. Okay. And 4 heals.
Now Nick, what about your starter?
My starter right here is the Cosmic Hero Grand Seed. Basically, his skill is Generation Break 1. If his power is increased to 9,000 or greater, choose one of my Vanguards. If the attack hits, use a skill, which I get to draw a card.
And it gets 4,000.
And it gets, yeah. That's basically one up boosting.
Now, my question for you is, why don't you play the new Metalborg one?
Which one?
The one that has the same effect as the crit trigger. Why do you play that over the other?
Because it's when I stride to Heavyduke, basically it's like absolute hit. When it hits, I draw with Heavyduke and I draw with him, so I get extra draws.
Okay.
So it's basically draw power.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Grade ones. I run 4 perfect guards. I couldn't find the unflippers. It's hard to get them, so I only run 2 unflippers and 2 regulars.
We're gonna help him get the rest though.
Yeah. Also, I run 3 of the strides. Guess me get some, Heavyduke, X Tigers, whatever I need. 3 Miss Ghosts. It helps my Sim Buster boost up. Basically, Counter Blast 1 gains 4k each Vanguard. The MVP, Laurel. It's a restander.
Many a game have I seen him roll his way to victory.
Yes. Best one ever. And Doctor, when I Legion with Sim Buster, he gains extra 4k, so he's a 10k booster. Sorry. Grade 2. Good. I run Urs. Basically, when I Legion and I have him on the field, if my Vanguard hits, I get to choose rear guards and I get to retire them because of his skill. Awesome card. And he's the Legion for Sim Buster. Grandfire, I only run 3 of them. I really don't like him that much because I rarely use him, but he's good towards late game if I really need it for my Sim Buster.
Well, it helps you with Sim Buster and helps you get Grand Seed off.
Yes.
Which is very helpful.
And of course rears. You could put it on rears as well if you want to.
Yeah.
But I really don't use the skill that much, only if necessary. I run 3 10Ks. Basically early game rush, people like to rush you off, so I got 10Ks, so it's gonna be hard if they got 9Ks to hit. They're not gonna hit.
Now, my question for you is just some feedback. Would you consider changing the deck around a little bit, where you cut out the Grandfires and then the Seed, maybe add in the new Metalborg starter, and maybe throw in some of this in 12k attackers? Because if you're saying you want to counter rush, this would help deal with that a little more, and then the 12ks would have a counter rush to it.
Yes, that's true. I actually did play the 12k attackers. I tried them and it didn't work out for me.
Okay.
That's why I used the Grandfire, because sometimes the Grandfires actually work. There are certain times I actually use
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And grade 3s.
8 Sim Buster.
4 Sins. And this guy. I call him Bumblebee. He's Bumblebee to me. The reason I run him more than Die Kaiser because of Heavyduke. He needs a Metalborg on the heart, and on top of this, if I have, a Counter Blast or whatever, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, I can Superior Ride Sim Buster. And give him 3k, yeah.
It has a useful rearguard effect as well, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
Do you ever use that Soul Blast at all to help?
It helps me. Actually, it helps me for Legion.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I use them, because it helps me for Legion as well. So I could, feed into the Legion.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It helps me a lot. For my strides, I run 3 of my Heavydukes.
Oh, I didn't know you ran 3. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not running 4 because 4 is not cool. Sometimes I need something else to run. Because I only run 3 because he counterblast heavy. He counterblast 2, and for his skill to activate.
Well, if you had more on Flipper Perfect Guard,
exactly.
it would
I would have maxed him out if I have flippers as well.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I'm running 3 right now. He's actually pretty good. He helps me a lot. He draws me a lot of cards. So whenever I hit, counterblast 2. If even better, if he's boosted 31 or 32k, you can't guard with grade 1s or higher. So it's hard to guard. I run 1 of this, the X-Row. That would have been my 4 Buster, my 4 Heavyduke, but no. Basically what he does is, if he's 37k or higher, even after triggers, I get to retire a unit and I draw a card. Even though if it's perfect guarded or whatever, I still get my, extra cards in my hand. So I use them for extra cards mainly.
Yeah, and then more synergy with the Grand Seed and everything else that you have in here.
Exactly, even with the Grand Seed as well. 4X Tigers, he's my finisher.
A better Blizzard.
Exactly, a better Blizzard. What he does is, if he's 45k or higher, and basically he gets a crit, and he counterblasts. He gets 4k for every G unit faced up on the soul, including himself. So if he's 45k, he gets a crit.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, thank you, Nick, for taking the time for your deck profile today.
No problem.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks,
Gotcha.